Honeycomb Credit $10,000 grant together live on YouTube. And if you want me, a 71% successful grant writer, to apply to this grant for you live on YouTube, all you have to do is tap on the three dots that's here on your phone if you're watching me on your handheld device, and bring up the description and purchase $1 course. Now, this $37 course is going to teach you everything about debt-free opportunities that you truly deserve. Grants, accelerator programs, and incubators are three alternatives that you can combat with the traditional lending opportunities, which is loans, lines of credit, and credit cards. Now, once you have purchased the course, I will send you an email with requesting that you give me some general information about your startup or your business, and then I will go ahead and apply to the $10,000 grant for you live on YouTube. So come on in, friends. Don't be afraid. Say hello. Good evening for you. It's good night for me. And let's get down to applying to this $10,000 grant. Now, I'm going to pick up where I left off from this morning. I've been applying to this grant since Monday, okay? And it has been nothing short of successful. I have applied to this grant already for over 30 something businesses. We're close to the 40 business mark. And I love doing this for you all on YouTube live because one, it shows you that I'm a trustworthy certified grant writer. And two, it gives you an affordable option at having someone who is seasoned and experienced to apply to a grant that you can potentially win. $10,000 is not small. $10,000 is just enough for you to kickstart your business journey or to scale the business you currently have. So I'm going to teach you a little bit, just sprinkle a little bit of grant education in there. And then I'm going to show you all the actual grant application. Then we're going to read my answer that I have already inputted for our friend here who purchased the course. And keep in mind that if you want me to apply to this $10,000 grant for you live on YouTube, all you have to do is tap on the title of this live stream or tap on the three dots and bring up the description and purchase the $37 course that teaches you everything you need to know about the debt-free opportunities you truly deserve, okay? So let's get down to it, friends. I love educating. This is my passion. So I'm so happy and blessed that you are here because that means you are looking for alternatives. You are looking for funding. You are looking for a way out, okay? A way to transition. So let's go ahead and get down to it. Hey, friends, I'm so happy that you're in here. I'm so happy that, you guys are joining me tonight. We're going to apply to this $10,000 grant opportunity together. Now, I have been applying to grants for almost over 10 years, but officially 10 years, okay? And I'm not new to this grant world. I'm true to it. Grants is debt-free opportunities that you can get, free rewards like money that you don't have to pay back. So there's no credit checks, all right? No personal information needed like your ID, social, and bank account statements. And also, you simply don't have to pay it back, all right? You simply don't have to pay it back because it is called a grant, okay? It's debt-free rewards. Now, I want to also stress to you guys that not only can you go for grant opportunities, but you can also go for accelerator programs. You can also go for incubator programs. In my $37 course that you purchase, once you purchase it, I will go ahead and apply to this $10,000 grant for you. But in that course, I dive deeper into what an accelerator program is, what an incubator program is, and also enlighten you a little bit more about investment capital, right? So how to get like an angel investor and all that good stuff, all right? So make sure you guys share this live stream out with your friends. You can have me in the background, it doesn't matter. And we're just gonna go ahead and move forward with applying to this $10,000 grant, okay? So I wanna shout out some of our friends that actually, purchased the course earlier today, and I want to reassure you all to check your emails. Okay, check your emails. So let me see here. Yeah, check your emails because I have sent the grant form request for you all to be able to submit some like general business information to me so that way I can apply to this grant for you. So let's go ahead and shout out our friends because I love giving you guys shout outs simply because I'm very proud of you. You're being proactive and you're really taking this serious. Let's get down to it. Now shout out to Rosemary. Shout out to Rosalind. Rosalind bought not just one of my courses, but two. She bought my How to Write a Business Plan course, which dives deep into AI tools and different sort of tools that you can use to create a really good, compelling business plan. And also it dives deep into how I prompt AI to get a nice business plan, things like that. So shout out to Rosalind. She also bought the Introduction to Debt-Free Opportunities for Startups and Small Business course. Okay, so shout out to her. All right, so shout out to Rosalind, Rosemary, Aaliyah, Larry, Maishan, Christina. Shout out to Christina too, because she bought 2 of my courses, which is how to get a UEI number and as well as the Introduction to Debt-Free Opportunities. Shout out to Claudia, Abdulia, Daryll Muhammad, Patel, Hector, which Hector's in here. Hey, shout out to Shay Alexander, Patrice. Shout out to Jabbar, Deshari, Lolisa, Mr. Glover, RJ, Ralph, Ann, Karen, and Sharifa. Shout out to everybody who purchased and everyone who purchased overnight and this morning, and also joined me live earlier this morning too. So if you do live streams twice a day, all right, twice a day, except for Sunday. We save Sundays mornings for the Lord. All right, and then we come on here Sunday afternoon, and that's when we start talking about grants and stuff. So if you guys want to have like a grant class, well, if you join my channel as a member for just $3 a month, you will have access to my grant walkthrough video. So I'm actually physically screen recording me applying to a grant. And then also you'll have access to our grant class every Sunday. Now this Sunday, I'm really excited because I've been getting my data and stuff together here, and I'm really excited to do intro to grant. So if that's something that you are interested in, you can simply tap on my face or go to my channel. And it's in addition to you subscribing to my channel, you can become a channel member. So it will say join. Once you join, you pay the $3 and get started with your $3 a month subscription. And every Sunday we will come together. All right, we'll come together and we will talk about grants and all that good stuff, okay? So, hey, friends. Hey, Noni. Hey, Yolanda. Hey, Ebony. Everybody's in here. I'm so happy that you are joining me tonight. So, let's move forward. So, the Honeycomb Credit Grant. So, Honeycomb Credit usually gives out opportunities in the traditional lending side. So, they're usually focused on loans, lines of credit, credit cards, things like that, right? But they also give out grants. So let me school you a little bit about grants. Grants, debt-free rewards that we don't have to pay back, no credit checks, no personal information needed, right? Cool. So we don't have to worry about going through those general traditional lending things where we have to make sure that we have money in our bank accounts. We have to make sure we have good personal credit, because with the grant world, you don't have to worry about none of that stuff. And there are grants out here for just having a good idea. It's not necessary 100% all the time for you to have an LLC, an EIN, or a business plan, right? There are some grants out here that they will give you $10,000, $5,000, $2,000, or like kind of like, you know, low ticket grants in a way. And they will just give you money just to kickstart your business, right? Just to get started. So even if you are in what's called your idea phases is like you've been dreaming about it, you've been thinking about it, you probably, you know, jotted some things down. Well, this $10,000 grant that I'm talking about tonight is perfect for you, okay? This grant does not require you to have an LLC. This grant does not require you to have an EIN. It also does not require you to have a business plan of any sort. They simply want to know, what would you do with $10,000 to start your business or to scale it? Now, I'm going to show you my answers so you can have an understanding, some clarity and reassurance on how you should be answering this particular question on other grant applications. Because the question of what would you do with this reward is simply on majority of grant applications. But there's a certain way you need to answer it. Instead of saying things like, oh, I want to apply to the grant, I want to get the $10,000 because I want to invest in marketing, I want to invest in supplies and equipment, and being very general, you actually want to be very detailed. So I'm going to show you how Honeycomb Credit wants you to be detailed. I'll read off my answer, and then you guys will have an understanding how to move forward. Now, keep in mind, you can always book a one-on-one consultation with me. I do one-on-one consultations. It's $100. It's 45-minute recorded Zoom. You can visit my website, Supercharge My Business, and then you will be able to book a call there. But for tonight's grant, if you want me, a 71% successful grant writer, to apply to this grant for you live on YouTube, All you have to do is, follow the instructions in the description, all right? So that's tapping on the three dots somewhere on your screen, bringing up the description, and purchasing the $37 course. That will give you clarity on how to search and apply to grants, okay? And then once you purchase that course, I will send you an email requesting general information about your startup, your idea, and your seasoned business. And then once you have submitted this small form, then I will have more than enough information to go ahead and apply to this grant for you, okay? So you guys ready to get started? I love talking about grants, okay? Grants is a total great debt-free alternative that you can go for. The thing about grants, before I dive deep into this one, the thing about grants is, think of grants kind of like a lotto or like a competition, right? And any opportunity that you go for is in that way. We actually have one of our amazing, subscribers here that stated that she has a really good credit score. But when she walked into the bank and asked for a loan, line of credit, or a credit card from a bank that she already has like some sort of relationship with, that bank actually denied her. After doing all of that hard work of building your personal credit and just making sure that you have like some sort of steady income, you still get denied. And that could be under so many different reasons. So don't take it personal. Therefore, loans, lines of credit, and credit cards are no 100% guarantee that you would get it. Just simply saying, even if you follow the algorithm, even if you follow the requirements, okay? But that goes for all opportunities as well as grants. And I give you guys the analogy. You could have done all of your certifications, paid hundreds of thousands of dollars for your college degree, and then when you go to the interview, you do well on the interview, and then next thing you know, you might not get the job. It's no 100% guarantee with any opportunity out here in this world. And the same thing goes for grants. So with these grants, right, the difference between the grants and the loans, right, is that loans can be a quick turnaround time. If the bank has money, if the bank has you in their favor, then usually it's about 7 to 10 business days you would actually receive the transfer, or you would receive the money in your account. But with grants, each grant has their own what's called grant timeline. So generally speaking, once you submit a grant application, you want to give them 30 days after the deadline date of that application to review all of the applications and to choose the best candidates out of these applications, okay? And that's you. Why do you believe that you're not deserving? You are deserving of this $10,000 opportunity and millions more that is out there. Now, to best increase your chances of approvals, it's always good to have your business foundations together. That opens up way more opportunities than just only applying to grants like this. This grant is a $10,000 grant that they will most likely randomly select a winner. But once they select you, they will read your application. And if your application is sufficient enough, if it sounds compassionate, if it sounds thorough and detailed, and if it makes sense, then guess what? You are selected for the $10,000. But if you are being very general and very, very vague, and it just seems like you just simply want to make money, then they can tell the difference between someone who is compassionate about developing a quality service and product and who is passionate about problem solving versus someone who simply just wants to make money. Your answer determines your future with these grants, okay? Seriously. So, having your business foundations and setup does increase your opportunities, and it also increases your chances of approvals too. Especially if you have an LLC, EIN, and you have like your business website and stuff together. That means you have already invested your income that you work hard for into your business idea, which shows commitment, which shows that you are doing your best to try to get the ball rolling. And all you have to do is explain to them how you are missing or lacking in the capital that you deserve, so that way you can actually buy supplies and equipment, invest into marketing, and scale your idea. So, grants, all right, they all have their own timeline. So be mindful of the timeline. I will show you this grant timeline, and I'll show you where you can get that information when you're on a different grant opportunity. And then I'm going to go ahead and apply to this grant for our friend here live on YouTube. We are applying for this grant for our friend Aaliyah. And then after Aaliyah, I'm going to apply to the grant for Daryll, okay? So let's get down to it because we got our friends that is submitting this form. And if you want me to apply to the $10,000 grant for you live on YouTube, all you have to do is follow the instructions that is in the description of this video. You can tap on the three dots somewhere on your screen. It'll bring up the Etsy course. It's a $37 course you must purchase. Once you purchase the course, I will send you an email requesting some general business information. And then once you fill out this form, just like Aaliyah did and Daryll and everyone else, then I'll go ahead and apply to this grant for you live on YouTube, okay? All right, so hey friends, hey Tyra, hey Noni, hey Yolanda, hey Shay, hey Sabrina. How are y'all? I hope all is well. I hope you guys have had a beautiful, blessed Friday so far. My day has been full of work. I actually did a really great Thanksgiving today, whereas like we went to the market and we cooked like this. It's called like vegetable soup, and so I made sure that we cooked enough so that way we can give out to, give food and kind of like give food out to like the gate men, give food out to like the people that work hard and that I do appreciate, right? So I'm so blessed to have been able to have the means to do that. And it just feels so good to give, right? To give out. I'm a giver. So, I'm always giving out good information and stuff for free that I pay hundreds of thousands of dollars for, but I still like to give, that's just in my spirit. All right, so the Honeycomb Credit $10,000 grant. So let me show you guys this actual grant. Okay. All right, so it says, all right, and so this is, you can visit honeycombcredit.com. You can always apply yourself, right? Or you can have me to apply for you. Now it says, make your 2025 your break year. The start of the new year brings endless possibilities, and we're here to help you seize them. The Breakthrough $10,000 grant is designed for small business owners like you, visionaries who are ready to take their dreams to the next level. Apply below. All right, so I already have an answer. Your answer needs to be very thorough, but let me show you what the first question is. What would you do with the $10,000 for your business? It says the more specific you can get, the better. Honeycomb likes to see a clear outline of potential use of funds. So this is a clear outline. You see how like extensive my answers are very thorough, but you see. And then you want to continue to answer the questions through and through as you go through the application. But this is really the only question that they have. And then everything else is just general information. So what would you do with the $10,000 for your business? So most cases, you guys would answer that question in a way of, like I said, just giving general information like, oh, okay, I need to use this money for marketing. I've even gotten some text messages from some of you all who have watched my YouTube video, and you said that I simply need this $10,000 to transition from a 9 to 5 to entrepreneurship. You never want to say that on a debt-free opportunity. You never want to say that to a serious grantor who wants to truly fund your ideas. You never want to say that because it just seems like you're just looking for the next way to get rich, right? Get rich quick scheme. And that is not what the grantors are looking for. Grantors are looking for small business owners and startups who are passionate about problem solving. What is your product or service going to do for us? Right? And be mindful of what you post on social media. Be mindful of how you treat people in real life because these are your customers. We as a community, we are your customers. So you have to really think about if you really want to get into entrepreneurship. And I hate to burst your bubble, but entrepreneurship is no walk in the park. It's not a walk on the beach, and it's not a playground. It's literally like the Amazon, lions, tigers, and bears. Okay, and you have so many different adversities and challenges and risk that you would come across while in development. So you need to know about your market. You need to know about how you are as a person, how you handle responsibilities, right? And you also need to make an actual execution strategy that makes sense with your work ethic. So if you are a person, right, who is looking to simply like transition, you want to get out of a 9 to 5, right? There's other ways that you can actually make money instead of only getting into entrepreneurship. I talk about this on my YouTube. You can get into stocks, day trading, investment, right? You can become your own angel investor and you can invest in other people. And you can get into crypto. Those are some really like good markets to get. You don't have to deal with customers. You don't have to deal with chargebacks and disputes. You don't have to deal with, bad customer reviews, all of that good stuff. You don't have to deal with none of those like risk and those hassles that a traditional, entrepreneur would have to go through. So there's other alternatives out here. You just have to learn, execute, fast, and pray. And early this morning, I was explaining to you guys that that's something that you should be doing, especially during this presidential term. Learn, execute, fast, and pray every month. Every month. Every month for these next 4 years. Learn, execute, fast, and pray. All right, so Aaliyah owns Rollin' Sweets Ice Cream Boutique, which is really cool. So it's like she owns like the ice cream, like the frozen ice cream that you roll. That is such good stuff. I'm a sugar lover, okay? I love sweets. So let me read my answer so you guys can have, understanding of how your answer can be, right? And for those of you who are just coming in, I'm applying to a $10,000 grant for you live on YouTube. And if you want me to apply to the grant for you, all you simply have to do is purchase my $37 course. The link is in the description. How you would access the link is like by tapping on the 3 dots somewhere on your phone, and it will bring up the actual course link. Purchase the course. I'll send you an email request form. Fill it out. It's general information I need about your business, and then I will go ahead and apply to this grant for you. Now, once I'm all done applying to this grant for you, I will send you an actual screenshot via email and reassurance on when you should check your email, which is April 11th, because that's when they are announcing the winner. And that screenshot is going to show you proof that I actually applied to the grant. All right. There's no gimmicks here. All right. So let's read Aaliyah's answer that I created for what she would do with the $10,000. All right. So Aaliyah's been in business for about 3 years now, or 2 years since 2023. So shout out to her. All right. So let me read it. It says, with a $10,000 grant, Rollin' Sweets Ice Cream Boutique will strategically enhance our operations and customer experience by investing in upgraded equipment, targeted marketing, and comprehensive staff training. We plan to modernize our mobile ice cream equipment by acquiring advanced freezing units and specialized rolling tools, ensuring that our freshly made rolled ice cream is consistently top-notch regardless of the location. This investment will also allow us to expand our selection of premium ingredients and further refine our unique flavor combinations, while enhancing our 360 photo booth technology to capture vibrant, high-quality images that complement our interactive service. Additionally, a portion of the funds would be dedicated to amplifying our digital presence through a revamped website and targeted social media campaigns, alongside creating professional promotional materials to boost local visibility and participation in community events. Finally, by investing in thorough staff training and service protocol enhancements, we will guarantee that every guest receives an unforgettable, jaw-dropping experience that propels our brand to new heights, both at the boardwalk and private events. You guys like it? Yay! Go Aaliyah! That sounds really good. Tell me how you guys like that one. Do you like the answer? It sounds really good, right? It sounds like I want some of the rolling ice cream. All right, so shout out to you, Aaliyah. I just submitted your application, so I'm going to go ahead and send Aaliyah the screenshot. Thank you so much for trusting me, friend, to apply to this grant for you live on YouTube. Yes. All right, so Daryll is the next person I'm applying to this $10,000 grant for. So let me go ahead and once I send out this screenshot, then we're going I really get excited with, applying to these grants for you guys because, I love to share my expertise at an affordable price, even though in most cases, like I am a 10-year, 71% successful grant writer. So I really can't sell myself short. To be honest with you, my friends who their consulting services and stuff are like in the tens of thousands. And these are people you guys most likely follow on social media. But they always tell me, Shelby, you are selling yourself so short. You have to let go of those people who are not serious. But just because you don't have the capital or the means right now doesn't mean you're not serious about your startup and your idea. I have grace. Okay? So I do have a grant writing subscription where it's $600 a month, but I've closed and I no longer, I no longer accept clients at the moment. So I'm bringing you guys an affordable option to still have me, a 71% successful grant writer, apply to a grant for you, right? And so we're applying to a $10,000 grant that's for all businesses. It doesn't matter if you're into car sales, you can be into the beauty industry, youth development and childcare, you can be into real estate, you can be into trucking, you can be into arts and music and entertainment, you can have some sort of innovation, like a tech innovation, no matter what industry or market you are getting into. It can be e-commerce, you can have a day trading, software, right? No matter what type of business you're getting into, you qualify for this $10,000. No matter what stage you are in your company. So you can be in your idea phases, your startup phases, or you can be a seasoned business owner like myself, all right? You qualify for this $10,000, okay? That was very professional. Thank you, Sabrina. It made me want some of it. Yeah, exactly. Yes, thank you, Yolanda. All right, so I'm happy that the answer was, pretty good. Aaliyah, I hope you are satisfied. All right, so let's move forward with applying to this grant for our friend Daryll. And then if you guys have any questions about like grants and what you need to know, you can always drop your questions down here. This is free information. The floor is open to you. Let's have a talk. All right, so Daryll, I think I got bit by a little mosquito. The mosquitoes love me here. Okay, I have to be careful. All right, so Daryll owns Destiny One Group LLC based out of Arizona. And our friend, what does our friend do? So they're creating like a dating app. That's super dope. We're creating more than just a dating app. We are building a platform that empowers individuals, strengthens relationships, and uplifts communities. This funding will be used to complete our app prototype, enhance technology, invest in community programs, and create economic opportunities to make a lasting impact. Super dope, Daryll. Well, I have a product manager for you. I have created a few apps, and I'm also out here in Africa doing an entire hospital software. So my product manager is absolutely stellar, chef's kiss. He's been doing this for years, all right? And he has some really big, like he actually works with the Nigerian government. So he in the police headquarters, all kinds of cool stuff. So I believe that, he would be a really good person for you to talk to. He offers like some affordable one-on-one consultations. So yeah, a product manager, you guys, if you don't know what that is, a product manager is a person who will give you the exact execution strategy step by step on how to develop your product. So if you are doing things like this, right? The water bottle that I showed you guys earlier, right? That it tells you what the actual, it'll tell you what the temperature is in here, right? Well, if you want to create something that's a little bit more innovative, more advanced, more modernized, and I said earlier, whereas you can have like here on the side, instead of it here having here on the top, you can just have it on the side right here maybe. And it can just like kind of, you can specialize it, right? You can customize it by using your phone or something like that, right? And then maybe you can, have it connect with like the Apple Health app, whereas you can put in what you're actually drinking, right? So you could be like water herbal teas, coffee, hot chocolate, wherever have you. And maybe it can connect to your phone apps, right? So if you wanted to develop some sort of product like so, where a product manager will actually tell you what you need to do in order for you to actually get the prototype in person, and also how to scale the product itself. So that's what they do, the product manager. They're going to tell you, okay, if you want to create this, and first off, you need to find, we are going to reach out to this company that does this type of engineering. We're going to what colors do you want this to come in, right? And we need to go over the brand itself, more things like that. So a product manager would be really good for our friend Daryl here. And if you are creating some sort of innovation, or a tech app, or where have you, you can always get a product manager. It's so easy. It's so easy. Instead of you having to think about everything. Whew, because listen, this hospital software is no joke, okay? It is not easy. But I am persevering, and I'm happy about doing this. All right, so for those of you who are coming in, we are applying to the $10,000 Hello Skip Honeycomb Credit Grant. Hello Skip must be talking about me. They must miss me over there. All right, I haven't really been on Hello Skip in a minute. I've just been kind of chilling on them because, Hello Skip, they have partnered with, my other grant writers, so I think they're all good. Look, I think they're all good, but still a really good app to go to if you are looking to search and apply to grants, especially if you're just getting started with learning about grants. Hello Skip is definitely an app that I will go to. Okay, so what questions do you guys have while I cook up? I'm going to put together this answer here, Destiny's, because he has an app. So I'm going to sit here and think for a little bit. But go ahead and drop your questions about grants, or what your questions are about this particular grant, whatever have you. And he gave me such detailed information. It's so good. Oh, our friend said he's already applied for the Honeycomb Credit Grant. Okay, so hold on. We don't want to apply to this one. So let me go ahead and apply to the $25,000 grant. Because I remember I told you guys that if you already applied to the Honeycomb Credit Grant, that I will move forward and apply to a different one. So I'm so happy that I caught that. All right, so UPS is giving out $25K. It's called the Small Business Challenge. Yes, you guys. Let me turn on my VPN so I can have access. So if you've already applied to the Honeycomb Credit Grant, then I'll apply to the $25,000 UPS Small Business Challenge Grant. Super dope. All right, so I'm going to enter him in now. Sorry, I'm yawning, you guys. It's 11:30 p.m. here. Okay, so let me see. All right, so let me show you guys this grant. I love this. Okay, so the UPS is giving, it's called the UPS Store Small Business Challenge. Now, it says you're invited to enter your business into $35,000, excuse me. You're invited to enter your small business into the UPS Store Small Business Challenge in Austin, Texas, for an opportunity to compete for a share of $35,000 grand prize to grow your business in a feature in INC or Inc. magazine, expert mentorship, and more. All right. So from now through February 19th, eligible business owners can enter in for a chance to win. All right. Challenge by completing a short online entry form. All right. So we're already here. We're going to click on enter now. That's going to take us there. The UPS Store Inc. and the INC Business Media will review all online submissions and select the 9 semifinalists. Each semifinalist will be partnered with a mentor who will help provide motivation and entrepreneurial advice as they compete in the next phase of the Small Business Challenge. So The 9 semifinalists, together with their individual mentor, will compete in various challenges. This may range from a variety of the common skills and know-how needed to run a successful business, such as marketing, staff operations, and company culture. So pretty much what this saying is, you will compete. So what they're going to do is, because I want to simplify this for you guys. This means the 9 semifinalists, they are going to like ask you questions, test you, or like kind of give you like a pitch, like a room to pitch. And you like, it will pretty much be on how to run a successful business, regarding like, what you would do in marketing, staffing, operations, and company culture. And then also common skills, right? So common skills is pretty much everything they just offer. All right, the voting phase. After each challenge, the 9 semifinalists, alongside their entrepreneurial mentors, will share their answers for the public to view and cast votes. Now, the public voting phase will run from March 17th through April 4th, and will determine the 3 final contestants. The final phase, the top 3 contestants will travel to a final event in Austin, Texas on April 24th to present in front of a celebrity host and guest judges. A winner will be announced and given the ultimate prize plus an editorial feature in the upcoming issue of Inc. magazine. All right. So they have a nice video here for what they did last year. Don't be scared, because this is something that you guys definitely want to have experience in. Okay. So shout out to UPS. They are usually always giving out grants. And this is for any business owner. All right. Any business owner that you want to have a chance at getting this $35,000, grant opportunity. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and apply to it. For our friend here, hold on one second, because it should come up, you guys. All right, so I'm going to show you like what the application looks like. All right, so enter to compete, $35,000. Here's the actual application itself, asking for general information, social business handle. How frequently do you visit the UPS store? It's optional. You don't really have to answer that. And then you can submit a short statement. Now, submit a statement. It says, in 100 words or less, tell us about your business and what makes you unstoppable as a business owner. How do you persevere through your phases of adversity? Okay? How do you persevere through your phases of adversity? All right, so one adversity that our friend Daryll could go through here is, simply not having the know-how, right? Because developing an app, not having the personnel, right, to be able to develop this app. That could be a risk. That could be that can be a adversity. And in addition to that, the risk that comes behind hiring somebody to develop an app is, well, some people might say they know how to develop this app, but some might not be able to really develop the app, if you get what I'm saying. Like, you can hire somebody through Fiverr, but you get what you pay for, okay? And they may tell you they know how to do this, but when it really gets down to executing, they fall off. That is a risk. So we need to explain what makes him unstoppable. How is he going to be able to persevere through his phases of adversity? Okay, so this is the UPS $35,000 grant that I'm applying to, because he's already applied to the $10,000 grant. All right, so 1 second. So let me go ahead and get some information, and it has to be in less than 100 words. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to type out my answer, but I'm also going to use ChatGPT to count the answers, to count the words, because less than 100 words, that's what it says. So pretty much it wants a very direct answer. But yeah. Let's see. What questions do you guys have? Tara said, don't be scared. Hey, Celine. I was going to apply for that one, but now that I'm reading it, it's a no for me. because of the pitch. Pitch competitions is really lit, honestly, and let me explain to you why. Like, you get a chance, even if you don't win. Well, first of all, if you're the third, like if you're in the last three, right, that means you are definitely good enough for you to be able to get some sort of other grant opportunity or investment opportunity, right? So I would not be afraid, because you're literally promoting your service or product. Like, literally, that's literally what you're doing. If you think too hard about it being like a what's a pitch competition? A pitch competition, a pitch competition is when you are literally talking about your service or product. You are talking about the qualities of that service or product. You are talking about the mission behind it, the vision that you have for it, and how it solves a problem, how it is needed in the market, and how it can be scaled. All right. So they would either ask you questions, kind of like, think of it like Shark Tank. Yeah, have you ever seen the show Shark Tank? It's kind of like that. And yeah, that's what it is. I've done several and won several pitch competitions, but I never really went into a pitch competition to win. I only went in for the network and the mentorship. I might win, I might not, but guess what? I still won at the end of the day. And the reason why is because the mindset I have behind it is simply because I want to promote my business. And that's just that. So I don't care if I don't win this, but guess what? I know how many people is in this room. I know who the types of people that is in this room. So therefore, I'm just here to promote my business and my product or service. And somebody in here, you understand me? Somebody is going to reach out to me via email, which they always do, and say, hey, I was at the pitch competition and I would like to, get on a Zoom call so we can discuss more, because my company, my firm, is looking to invest into a company like yours. You know what I mean? So yeah. Yeah, but it's every different mindsets, everybody has their own, because some people may not be. And then honestly, you yourself don't have to pitch. If you are simply afraid to get up in front of a stage and talk, bro, you don't have to pitch. You can literally hire a representative to pitch, like me, and I charge some money to pitch for your business. Okay, it's not a small ticket. Not a small ticket. All right, I'm doing the general information. Daryll, shout out to you. Okay, I can't wait until this is, this app out, because it's gonna be lit. I want to download the app just to have connections with other people. All right, and your business name, Destiny One Group LLC. It's called Destiny One. I just came in. Do you charge to do the entire process for a client? And if so, is it guaranteed that you will get approved? Hey, Summer Love, thank you so much for coming in, and great question. So no grant is 100% guaranteed. Just like a loan, line of credit, and credit card, you would have went through all of the challenges and adversities to develop your credit, to make sure that you have good, steady income. That does not mean it can guarantee that you will get a loan, line of credit, or credit card. It can be personal interest. The bank could possibly be losing in real estate investments. So many different things that play into that. But in the grant world, it's just the same thing. No opportunity out here is 100% guaranteed. So I definitely want to give you clarity on that. It's always going to be a 50-50 chance. And to give you a more deeper analogy, say you have spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on your certifications to get a degree or where have you, and you go to a job interview, you do very well. even go as far as into taking out the person who's interviewing you out to lunch. But that does not guarantee that when they go back into the office that they will either remember you or they would actually choose you for the position. So no opportunities is 100% guaranteed. That includes grants. And in this grant world, it's always made the best business owner win. What you want to definitely stress in your applications is your compassion for problem solving and how you are developing a quality service or product and how it can be scalable. Now, I am applying to a $10,000 grant for you live on YouTube. And yes, I am a 71% successful grant writer, and I've been writing grants for 10 years. I've gotten millions of dollars for schools, churches, nonprofit organizations, innovation startups, as well as small business owners like yourself. However, I'm no longer accepting clients simply because I like to be very intimate, all right? I like to be intimate with my customers and my clients. So on January 31st, I stopped accepting clients. Plus, my prices is not for everybody. I'm not even gonna lie. I charge $600 a month all right? So it's a monthly subscription in order for you to have access for me to apply to grants for you, okay? Cool. All right, so yes, let's move forward. She says, oh no, Summer Love. Do you want something more guaranteed? There's nothing guaranteed in this world, honey. Nothing. Yes. I'm a 71% successful grant writer, so I want to make that very clear. You know, you got to get what you pay for. And I totally understand if you don't have the means right now, then maybe I'm not for you. But I really do appreciate you joining the live stream. And also, I give out free information. So if you want to learn how to search and apply to grants yourself, you can always take accountability and you can move forward. Yes, you said, oh no to the deadline. Yeah, I closed it. And also, I'm out in Nigeria on a $5 million grant and cooperative agreement. I'm here developing hospital software. So I have so many tech ideas and projects that I'm working on myself. And honestly, I have to have mental capability to be able to give all of my clients, you know, tailored support, as well as myself and my team. That is like all of my teams that are helping me in this business, that are helping me with social media, that is helping me with developing apps, that is helping me with doing charitable things, right? Because today we just did a Thanksgiving and we just like did a whole big potluck and we gave out food today. So yeah, all right, I have a lot going on, but it's the Lord's work. The business, yes, this website. All right, so I'm finishing up our friend's grant. Someone just texted and said, do I need an EIN? Nope, you don't. That's right. I know I did great at my interview, but wasn't offered the position. Nothing is guaranteed. Absolutely. Right. Thank you so much for clarifying that, Tyra, because it is true. You can do very well on your interview, right? You can have went to college all these years, spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on student loans, all kinds of stuff. But that does not guarantee that you will become a nurse. That does not guarantee that you will be a doctor with a certain type of hospital group that you desire. No, that doesn't guarantee that at all, right? So yeah, that's just the world we live in. Let's see. So that means persevere. That doesn't mean that you just like lay down and let it happen to you. You persevere because maybe that opportunity might not be for you, but you continue to apply to other opportunities that serve in your favor. Simple. If you are going for a cybersecurity job, right? And you know you have to have a certification for that stuff, then there we go. Oh wait, zip code. I'm finishing up this grant for Daryll, sorry. And so once you get your certification, that doesn't mean that you'll actually work with Google. So if you don't get the job with Google, if you don't get the job with Amazon, if you don't get the job with Tesla, then you just keep moving forward. You keep applying to more opportunities. And that's exactly the same thing, the same exact analogy, the same exact energy that you need to have when you're applying to grants. Think about this analogy. The person that goes into that corner store or into that gas station and buys a lotto ticket and scratch off every day has a higher chance at getting or winning the lotto or winning at one of those scratch offs simply because simply because they're giving themselves a chance every day. And it's the same thing with all opportunities. You want to apply to like as many as you can every day. With grants, what I like about them the most about them is that they don't talk to each other like loans, lines of credit, and credit cards. Nope, they don't. So that's really cool, right? And hold on one second. Yeah, they don't talk to each other, so that means you can apply to hundreds of grants a day, and you won't like there's no like penalties or fees or anything like that. So that's cool. Okay, for those of you who are coming in, I am applying to this $10,000 grant for you guys live on YouTube. If you want me to apply to this grant for you, all you have to do is purchase my $37 course. The course is in the description of this video or of this live stream. You will just tap on the three dots somewhere on your phone, tablet, or handheld device, and then it will bring up the actual description. You would tap on the $37 Etsy course. And once you purchase that course, the email that is tied to your order, I will go ahead and send you a request to complete some general business information so that way I can apply to this $10,000 grant for you. No, you don't have to have an EIN. No, you don't need an LLC. No, you don't need a business plan. You simply just need to have a good idea. And they want to know, what would you do with the $10,000, okay? That's really amazing. It's awesome. I took some classes but never written one. I would love some experience. Yes, Celine, go ahead. Experience is the best teacher. So just move forward with actually applying to a grant, right? HelloSkip.com is a really good place to get started. Hello Skip. I saw 2020. He's been in business 2020. Okay, cool. Cool beans. All right, so I'm going to send our friend a screen record really quick, and then I'm going to read off the answer. Okay. Well, before I do that, all right, so it says Destiny One Group is a revolutionizing dating by blending AI-driven astrology and numerology to forge deep, meaningful connections. Now, this is information that he already gave me inside of his, business information. So it says, our innovative platform goes beyond matchmaking. It empowers users with personal growth tools, relationship education, and community support. Unstoppable in our vision, we fuse scientific insights and spiritual guidance, invest in community upliftment, and create economic opportunities. Our relentless passion and commitment to authenticity drive our mission to redefine love and build a movement that transforms lives and strengthens communities. Okay, so that's pretty much what just kind of like rearranging what he said, but making it much shorter because it's only supposed to be 100 words. Okay, so we're going to submit the grant. Awesome sauce. All right, and this is what it looks like once you submit the grant. I'll show you. It says, thank you for entering the UPS Store Small Business Challenge. You will be notified by March 4th if you were selected as our top 9 finalists, okay? Really dope. There's some general information there. There you go. Okay, so that is the 35,000. So if you've already all the grant, then I will apply to this one for you. Okay, so specified that inside of the grant form. So I'm like, okay, awesome. Thank you. Okay, so let me go ahead and send this email off to our friend. Your $35,000 UPS grant is submitted. Thank you. All right, 1 second, y'all. Screen record. What questions do you guys have? Recording grant for March 4th. Okay. All right, and so here's the screen recording. All right, so I did a screen recording for our friend. I'm sending this over. Okay, and then after Daryll, we got some more people to apply to this grant for. So we're gonna move forward. Shout out to Daryll. All right, and let me see. Perfection. All done. Okay, so who's next? The next person I'm applying to this grant for is Abdulia. How will you? Okay, so how will you elaborate on how to be scalable? Yep, that's actually in the course. So how to be scalable? How will you sell your product? Yeah. How are you going to sell your product, and what are the goals that you have for your product or service? How do you plan to sell your product or service, and what are the goals that you have? You know what I mean? All right. So, Abdulia, come on in the chat. We're applying to this grant for you, and you guys have about like 10 minutes left on this live because we already been on here for an hour. You know, I don't like to really go over an hour, you know, the live streams. I would like to keep it at like less than 2 hours or so. We've been going over time. But I like to keep it at that so people who are like just simply watching it themselves, they don't have to like, they'll be more attracted to a shorter video. All right, so Abdulia owns Spark Hope CDC Inc., based out of New York. Cool. What do they do? Spark Hope is in business to eradicate homelessness for women, veterans, and children in New York City. We will evaluate each family on an individual basis in order to provide them with their own specific need, like education, business skills, counseling, therapy, medical, and home vouchers used to assist them. Awesome. All right, so pretty thorough and pretty easy. All right, so let me go ahead and cook up her answer. And she is a 501c3 nonprofit. So yes, if you're a nonprofit, you can definitely go for this grant. Okay. And she started this one in May of 2024. Hey, okay. That's cool. So you're about so fresh and new. All right, so let me cook up this answer really quick. Helping. Okay. Good thing is she was very detailed, so I could use like some of the information she gave me. And what did I get? Spark Hope CDC INC. All right. It's a nonprofit helping out with homelessness. This is really dope. Our friend needs a website though, so we can visit the website and take a look at what projects she's worked on. Nonprofit. All right, so I'm gonna read you guys the answer. I'm filling out the questions, and I'm gonna read the answer in just a few minutes, real quick. What questions do you guys have about this grant? For those of you who are coming in, I'm seeing me physically put in work and apply to this $10,000 grant for our friend Abdulia, who owns a nonprofit that helps with transitional housing and persons, who are suffering from homelessness, women, single families, and more. So shout out to you for doing the Lord's work, helping people out. That is beautiful. Just started last year, and if you guys want to donate, then I'm pretty sure you can reach out. Hopefully I chat earlier. All right, it's called Spark Hope CDC INC. All right, that's the name. Hi, this sounds amazing. I really want to apply. Hey, Koreas. Okay, awesome. If you want me to apply to this grant for you live on YouTube, then all you have to do is purchase my $37 course. The link is actually inside of the description of this video. You can tap on the three dots somewhere on your screen. It will bring up the description of this live stream, and then you purchase the $37 course. The link is in the description. Once you purchase the course, then I will send you an email request for general information about your startup idea or your seasoned business. Once you have submitted this simple form, then I will have more than enough information to go ahead and apply to this grant for you. And then we'll see if you win the grant. Now, this is a really cool grant because you don't have to have like any type of, you don't have to have like experience. You don't have to have LLC. You don't have to have an EIN. You know what I mean? You don't have to have a business plan. This is solely for everyone who just needs capital to get started on their vision, right? To get started on their business. So let's read the answer for our friend Abdulia, and then after Abdulia, we are applying to this grant for, after I'm done reading this, we are applying to this grant for Rosemary. Shout out to Rosemary. Shout out to Rosemary. All right, so let's read it. This could most definitely help so much. Does personal credit? No. So the cool thing about grants is debt-free rewards that you can get from an entity, a private sector, or from like your local governments. Grants are free rewards, debt-free, so they don't require your personal information like your social ID and your your bank statements. There's no credit checks. They simply want to know, what is your product or service? How do you plan to serve your customers? How do you plan to scale this idea? What is your mission and vision for this idea? What is the problem that you're solving? And how would you use this money to scale? See? So if you have that already like in your idea, right? Already in your mind, already written down somewhere or in the notes in your phone, then this grant is actually perfect for you. It's a $10,000 grant no matter what gender, sexuality, ethnic group you are a part of, no matter what business, industry you're in. So you can be into real estate, beauty, youth development. You can even be a nonprofit like I'm applying here for Abdulia. And also, no matter what stage you are in your business, you can be in your idea phases whereas like last night, you could have just came up with this idea. Or you can be a seasoned business owner like myself, right? Or a startup where you've actually invested into your LLC and stuff. Now, none of those things really matter with this grant because they simply want to read your answers on how you would use this $10,000 for your business. So I'm going to read this answer, and I hope it gives you clarity and reassurance on how you should answer this type of question on all other grant opportunities, okay? All right, so Spark Hope CDC. So with a $10,000 grant, Spark Hope CDC Inc. will launch a pilot program aimed at providing tailored immediate support to women, veterans, and children facing homelessness in New York City. The funding will be used to conduct comprehensive assessments and offer personalized case management, ensuring that each family's unique needs, ranging from emergency home vouchers and counseling therapy to education and business skills training, are met. Additionally, part of the funds will support building local partnerships and covering essential administrative costs, including technology upgrades to efficiently track and evaluate outcomes. This strategic investment will not only stabilize families in crises, but also create a scalable, evidence-based model for long-term impact in our mission to eradicate homelessness. Sounds good, right? So this answer is really good because it gives you 3 days that we can use the $10,000. No, you don't have to be in New York, no matter where you are. But this Abdulia, she's based in New York. She has like a, nonprofit, right? So we have to make sure that we stress that, all right, where the community that she's serving. So that's another thing. We're showing the community that we're serving. We're showing measurable outcomes, right? How we're able to measure what the quality of our service, okay? And we're also explaining how we will use the $10,000, how it will be impactful to our customers or our clients or our community. So this $10,000 could be used for a launch program, providing, education, helping out with homelessness, and it also provides an efficient trackable, like evidence-based model, right? So this is how you want your answer to be when you are answering this particular question. So it says, what would you do with the $10,000? Most small business owners or startups would answer this question like, I would use the $10,000 to market my business. I will use the $10,000 to invest into supplies and equipment and to hire people. But those answers are very vague. They're very general and they're not detailed, polished, and professional. You want to be more specific. The more specific you can be, and you can explain that you have a clear outline of how you would potentially use these opportunities, then that will help you increase your chances of approvals. The grantors are not looking for someone who just simply wants to get rich tomorrow. They're looking for an innovator, an entrepreneur, or a startup that is compassionate about problem solving. Right? All right, so let's move forward. Let's move forward. All right, so we have Rosemary. Shout out to Rosemary. All right, so Rosemary, we are going to apply to this grant for you. And Correas, if you want to know more about grants, then in this $37 course, it teaches you everything you need to know about the 3 alternatives that you have in the debt-free funding world for startups and small business owners. It teaches you about grants, accelerator programs, as well as incubator programs. And I give you a bonus on how to be open-minded for angel investors. And I also give you angel investors search engines that you can go to. Sorry, because I'm like typing her answer in already so I can like give you guys another example. Rosemary. Shout out to you. Rosemary owns Reliable Safe Honda, based out of Chicago. And for those of you who don't know, I'm in Nigeria. I've been in Nigeria for the last 5 months. I'm here on a $5 million cooperative agreement grant that allows me to be innovative and invest into hospital softwares that I'm developing. So because I already worked in the medical field, I kind of know like some of the back office stuff that, that I can transition and implement here to give them like a more streamlined process of how to measure the types of patients they have coming in and out and stuff, and how to host data. So yeah, all right, this grant stuff gets real serious, and I'm not new to this grant world. I'm true to it. I've been writing grants for 10 years. I've helped startups, small business owners, churches, nonprofit organizations, and so many different entities get millions of dollars in grant funding. I've been doing this for 10 years, and I'm a 71% successful, certified grant writer. All right, so I'm not just a girl on YouTube. My credentials are serious, and my connections are serious too. All right, so let me see. Rosemary, shout out to you, my friend. Rosemary owns Reliable Safe Hands. Sorry, Reliable Safe Hands. How long has she been in business? Okay, so just starting. All right. So let me read you her answer before I submit the grant. That's amazing. Kudos to you for sure. Thank you, Divinity. Thank you. I'm on the lookout for certain business owners in Georgia. Sunday is networking day for me. Yay! I'm here, Kendrick. Hey, Kendrick. Your blessings are serious too. Yes, thank you so much. It is God. It is not me, right? It is Jesus. Okay, so what can Rosemary do with her business with this $10,000 grant? So let me show you. All right, so I think she does like delivery services, right? Courier services, things like that. So let's read. With a $10,000 grant, Reliable Safe Hands will enhance our service capabilities by investing in advanced technology and comprehensive driver training. We plan to allocate a portion of the funds to acquire and implement state-of-the-art courier delivery softwares and route management tools, which will enable real-time tracking and improve operational efficiency for our diverse range of delivery services. Additionally, we will use part of the grant to train our drivers in proper handling techniques, ensuring that sensitive equipment, mail, and day-to-day business essentials are managed with the utmost care. This strategic investment not only elevates our commitment to exceptional customer service and reliability, but also positions Reliable Safe Hands as a leader in innovative delivery solutions for businesses. Now, let me explain to you why this answer is really good. It shows commitment to the development of what's going on in today's world, which is digital technology, technology in general, right? So, investing into state of the art, we call it state of the art courier delivery softwares, right? That will give you like real time, measurable outcomes of how this will happen, right? I always talk about how you need to show, right, some measurable proof of concept. And then it also explains how they're going to invest into proper training to ensure that they're going to have effective, efficient, customer service. Showing commitment to your customers, right? So this answer is detailed. It's more than just saying we would invest into hiring people. It's more than just saying we would invest into training and education. It's more than just giving them a list, a direct list of things. You want to be detailed, all right? And you want to be polished and professional. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and submit this grant. And do you guys have any last minute questions? Because we have been on this live stream for about an hour and 15 minutes, and I don't want to take up any more of your time. So if you have any questions, it's best that you drop them now, so that way I can answer them before we get out of this live stream. I really do appreciate you guys for joining me, for sure. Like every day you're joining me here. So shout out to y'all. What questions do you guys have about this one? Am I still able to have you apply for me without being live? Yeah, I have a team of 10 people that are based in the US, the Philippines, as well as here in Nigeria. So trust and believe, all right? I have more than enough people that will go on the back end that will apply to this grant for you, okay? I've been an entrepreneur for 10 years, so I better have payroll. I better have payroll. I better have scale. 10 years. If I didn't have payroll and if I didn't have, y'all should be afraid. Like, is she serious? And I have people in different parts of the earth because even though I'm here in Nigeria right now, it is about to be 12:30 in the morning, 12:30, like it's midnight here. But then the Philippines is like a 12-hour difference from Eastern time. So that overnight work gets done. And then, my good trusted assistants that live in the US, they're always there during Eastern time to assist you guys. Will I send you the email once I have submitted the grants? Absolutely. I will send you an email with the screenshot confirmation showing you proof that I have actually completed the grant. Do you like Nigeria better? Yes. I heard it's amazing. I've heard amazing things about there. A friend of mine was in real estate there before. Yep, I love it. It's better than America Babylon. The systematic programming is really sad. To make you doubt every day because you have to literally struggle paycheck to paycheck, even invoice to invoice once you become an actual business owner. No. So what I did was I packed up all of my stuff and I left. I've been living abroad for about 3 years. I've lived in Latin America. Now I'm in Nigeria. All right. We're all done. Shout out to you, Rosemary. Rosemary, I'm done. I'm sending you an email with your screenshot confirmation. Yes. Yep, coming to Nigeria is absolutely great. I've been on my own spiritual journey. The things that I used to be into before I got here, I'm from Miami, so the things that I was into, I'm no longer into anymore. I found the love of my life. I got God. Like, I've gotten closer to God, and every day I'm getting closer to God. So absolutely, like, it's way better. It's a spiritual journey. It's a spiritual place. It's a place of love, romance, and welcoming environment. So yeah, I encourage you to travel. I really hope I can see Africa one day, me and my children. Yep, prioritize it and you can do it. Are there dual citizenships? Yes, you can do dual citizenship anywhere in the world as an American. Hello, do you apply for the grant for us? Hey, Cian, yes, I do. If you purchase my $37 course, in the description is actually these steps to have you to how you can have me apply to this grant for you. All right, so in order to have me apply to the $10,000 grant for you, then all you have to do is tap on the three dots somewhere on your phone, and then you would go to the description and you would purchase the $37 course. Once you purchase it, the email that is attached to your purchase, then I will send you an email requesting that you give me general information about your business. And then once you submit the form, I'll have all I need to apply to this grant for you. Just like I just did for Rosemary. You're welcome. And that's exactly what I want to do. I desire to be closer to God, but it seems so hard here. No matter where you are in the world, if you seek God, seek and ye shall find. So you just have to be consistent. That's all. One day at a time. Consistently you read your Bible. Earlier today, I gave you guys some really great advice. I said during this new presidential, term, through these next 4 years, every month you should make it your business to learn, execute, fast, and pray. Learn, execute, fast, and pray. Learn, execute, fast, and pray. That means use all of the resources, use all of these social media platforms, use the internet, use AI tools to learn. Then once you do that, use some of these resources and tools to execute. And you prioritize on executing on what God has for you. Everybody has a God-given skill and a gift. Fast. The reason why you fast is so you can get closer to God, and you can get, develop in your spirit. You can develop that Holy Spirit, and you can be able to hear. You can be able to listen. And then pray. Pray every day, all day. Faith has been tested a lot with all of this stress. I'm going to try those because I've never even fasted. Yeah, absolutely. Right? If you never fasted, how could you possibly believe that you can, if you never actually, fasting is more than just not eating, right? And you can do different types of fasting, but fasting is more than just that. It's all about dying of the flesh. It's allowing your spirit, and you have to feed your spirit. You have to feed your spirit. It's more than just not eating and you just sit in a room and isolate yourself. Absolutely not. It is feeding the spirit with the word of God. So that way you can hear him clearly and listen. I'm not a preacher. I'm just a regular girl from Miami who got delivered. Shelby is the real deal. My son and I met her when she was in Orlando. She listened to our goals and gave us real strategic steps to take and move forward. We hope to be hooking up with you again real soon. Yay! Hey, I remember you guys. I hope all is well, and I hope your son's doing well. Yeah, they came to my office. This was fun in Orlando. So I'm actually going to be in the U.S. I'll be visiting the U.S. during Passover time, during Easter. Okay, I'm actually doing this really nice family and friends Easter get together in Tampa. It's going to be really nice. In Tampa, Florida, at this really nice park. And then after that, I'm going to get to business. I'm going to get to business. So I might offer in-person consultations again, or I might just do like a whole in-person class, like a free class, just pull up. Right? So, yep. All right, any last minute questions? I'm going to let you guys go for the rest of the evening. We've been on here for a little minute, and it is literally midnight, 12:30 here, so I hope all is well. I hope you guys are feeling good, feeling motivated about these grant opportunities, and looking forward to winning this $10,000 grant. Because I am looking forward to winning it for you. Yes. You're not regular, you're amazingly unique. Yes, thank you so much. See, hence the name Superior Shelby. Ah! Well, I love Jesus. Yeah, so I'm new to your channel and look forward to working with you very soon. Oh, awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you for your help. Good night to you. Thanks, Shelby, and stay blessed. Yes, you guys, thank you so much for joining. Make sure you share my video short to your friends and other people who want to start a business to let them know and create awareness about this opportunity that I'm applying to this $10,000 grant for you guys. I can't say that I will commit the entire February to doing this, but I still wanted to give you guys an affordable option to have me apply to this grant and to give you clarity and reassurance on what grants are and how to search and apply to them. Okay, so I will see you guys tomorrow. We will be right back on live. We on live twice a day. Okay, so I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern time. Okay, I'll see you back on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, turn on push notifications so you won't miss any of my live streams. And yeah, if you want to join us on Sunday, all right, if you want to join us on Sunday for our grant class where we dive deep into grants and we actually apply to a grant together, all right, together in a more intimate setting, then make sure you join my channel as a member. It's just $3 a month. How you would access that, you can go into the description, scroll down at the bottom, the link is there, as well as you can tap on my face somewhere, go to my channel. And in addition to subscribing, next to it, it should say join, okay? Is there a certain amount? Yeah, so there is an amount, but as long as it's more than just one, right? More than one winner, but we don't know the amount. It doesn't specify that. All right, tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern time. I think it is 6:30 p.m. for you guys, Eastern. Yes. Okay. All right, y'all. Good night. I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Peace and blessings.